Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
February 15, 5:46 America, New York. Russia says some forces pulling back amid Ukraine crisis. Russia said Tuesday that some units participating in military exercises would begin returning to their bases, adding to glimmers of hope that the Kremlin may not be planning to invade Ukraine imminently, though it gave no details on the pullback. February 15, 5:20 America, New York. An unvaccinated Djokovic could skip the French Open and Wimbledon. London. If forced to choose, Novak Djokovic said he would skip the French Open and Wimbledon, foregoing the chance to overtake Rafael Nadal's record haul of 21 Grand Slams titles, rather than get vaccinated against COVID-19. February 15, 5:19 America, New York. Woke psychodrama, hurts West, Cabinet Minister warns. UK Conservative Party's co-chairman has called on fellow Brits to have the courage to oppose cancel culture. February 15, 5:17 America, New York. Freedom Convoy. Police face off near U.S. Canada border crossings as Trudeau invokes Emergencies Act. The standoffs near the Coutts, Alberta, and Surrey, British Columbia, border crossings persisted as Prime Minister Justin Trudeau invoked emergency powers. February 15, 5:15 America, New York. Israeli leader, Naftali Bennett, meets Bahrain counterpart, signaling regional shift. The trip to the kingdom by Naftali Bennett, the first official visit by an Israeli prime minister, showcased growing ties between his country and several Arab governments. Prime Minister Naftali Bennett of Israel left, with Foreign Minister Abdulatif al-Zayani of Bahrain after arriving in Bahrain on Monday. February 15, 5:03 America, New York. Travel trends for spring 2022. With Omicron cases ebbing, the industry is looking for a significant rebound in spring and summer. Here's what to expect: in the air, at the rental car counter and beyond. February 15, 5:02 America, New York. What is the Lanterns Festival? Google Doodle celebrates Chinese tradition. The Chinese New Year period is coming to an end with the Lantern Festival, and Google is celebrating it with a special doodle. Here's what you need to know about the festival and the doodle. February 15, 5 o'clock America, New York. A world away from Ukraine, Russia is courting Latin America. The Ukraine crisis has revived a struggle over Latin America between the U.S. and Russia, as Vladimir V Putin seeks greater influence in the region. An aerial view above Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in October. February 15, 5 o'clock America, New York. For the Games, Xi ordered up a snow sports fever. Will it last? China said it succeeded on a vow by Xi Jinping, the country's top leader, to nurture millions of winter sports enthusiasts. But will the interest last after the Winter Games end? Speed skating lessons at a park in Beijing last month. February 15, 4:55 America, New York. Russian invasion of Ukraine set for 3 a.m. tomorrow, with missiles and tank attack. Intelligence sources state Russia's invasion of Ukraine will begin on Wednesday afternoon, with Europe on the brink of war despite Vladimir Putin pulling back some of his country's forces. February 15, 4:45 America, New York. Horrified employee screams after finding black widow spider crawling over clothes. Ellen Dans was looking through black workout clothes on display at a store when she spotted some cobwebs that even appeared to have small eggs in them. February 15, 4:45 America, New York. Horses flee from flames in Texas grass fire. A local news station estimated the fire spread across 300 acres before it was brought under control. February 15, 4:42 America, New York. Djokovic. I'd skip French Open, Wimbledon rather than get vaccinated. Tennis superstar's stand on vaccinations led to his January deportation from Australia, where he lost his bid to defend his Australian Open title. February 15, 4:40 America, New York. Former president surrounded after U.S. request. Ex-Honduran leader Juan Orlando Hernandez was holed up at his home on Monday following Washington's demands for extradition. February 15, 4:37 America, New York. One-word error made thousands of baptisms invalid. Catholic pastor in Arizona resigns after learning he has been performing the sacrament wrong for decades. February 15, 427 America New York, Indonesian principal given life term for raping 13 students. An Indonesian court has sentenced an Islamic boarding school principal to life in prison for raping at least 13 students over 5 years and impregnating some of them. February 15. 414 America New York, Ethiopia lifts state of emergency early, citing calming war. Ethiopian lawmakers have voted to end the country's 3-month state of emergency early as mediation efforts continue to end the deadly war in the north. February 15. 412 America New York, Ukraine-Russia tensions, Russia pulls some troops back from border. Russia says some troops are returning to base after a buildup prompted fears of an invasion. February 15. 350 America New York, Russia pulls back forces from Ukraine border in move that could reduce tensions. Video shows what is believed to be Russian tanks returning back to base following drills as the Kremlin appears to be pulling troops back from the Ukraine border. February 15. 347 America New York, Mexican drug cartel shares video of hitman eating rival's heart. The infamously violent Jalisco cartel is engaged in brutal turf wars with other Mexican criminal groups. February 15. 335 America New York, bomb blasts military bus in Syrian capital, killing 1. Syrian state TV says a bomb attached to a bus carrying Syrian troops in Damascus has exploded and killed 1 soldier. February 15. 309 America New York, Eileen Gu. Navigating 2 cultures, judged by both of them. She is an exceptional athlete who has already won gold and silver in the Beijing Olympics. February 15. 255 America New York, U.S. warns Russia could invade Ukraine at any time. The Pentagon said it believes Russian President Vladimir Putin has not made a final decision about invading Ukraine, but that it could happen any day, with little or no warning. Holly Williams has the latest. February 15. 250 America New York, why China is on track to replace the U.S. as the world's financial center. The U.S. status as the global financial hub is under threat due to brazen corporate greed and self-harming government policy. February 15. 242 America New York, rogue rocket to hit moon misidentified. An out-of-control rocket expected to hit the moon in early March wasn't built by SpaceX, an astronomer has said.